It's a beauty, all right, but I don't think it's a marble. It looks like a pearl.
Stop-motion animation has come a long way since Gumby rolled into the public consciousness, and these movies prove it.
Please don't tell me he needs to use the bathroom.
Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 stop-motion animation movies.
Ghastly, isn't it?
For this list, we're focusing on full-length films that employ excellent and innovative stop-motion technique in tandem with superior scripting, direction, and design.
He's never shown any interest in my produce.
We're omitting movies that were not primarily made with stop-motion, including King Kong, Beetlejuice, and Jason and the Argonauts, as well as paper cutout stop-motion like South Park.
Ah, screw it. It probably isn't all that good anyway. Cartman, what are you talking about?
Number 10, Paranorman. Featuring both stop-motion animation and 3D, Paranorman is the ghoulishly delightful tale of a boy with a problem. He sees dead people.
How you doing?
Hey, how you doing?
Also talks to them. This doesn't make him very popular at school or at home.
It's one thing being a mental case in front of your family, but not the whole freaking town.
Until one Halloween when all hell breaks loose. Literally. Deftly animated with a cast of lovably quirky characters, Paranorman really raises the spirits. Again, literally.
You appear very happy, and I think you would smell like a shrimp. As I know, Australia has a lot of shrimps.
Number 9, Mary and Max.
Mary had given Max a taste of real friendship, and there was just no comparison.
Not many animated films deal with depression, poverty, agoraphobia, autism, anxiety, obesity, and soul-destroying loneliness.
People laugh at me when I wear my helmet. I'm not sure why.
That Mary and Max focuses on these issues and manages to be uplifting, warm, and really funny is a testament to the incredible skill that went into its making. The stop-motion animation in this Australian film is distinctively lovely and provides just the right mixture of reality and stylization.
I have a rooster called Ethel that looks like this. He doesn't lay eggs, but will one day.
I ask you to be mine.
Number 8, Corpse Bride.
In the woods, you said your vows so perfectly.
I did.
Tim Burton co-directed this off-kilter beauty of a film, and it has his stamp all over it.
Roll over. Roll over. Good boy, Scraps. Play dead. Sorry.
After all, what other filmmaker would make a film about a Victorian-era man who accidentally marries a corpse?
As if that has anything to do with marriage.
With Burton mainstays Johnny Depp and Helena Bonham Carter providing voices, Corpse Bride is another Burton project that finds beauty in the unlikeliest places. Who knew dead bodies could be so enchanting?
Oh, how touching. I always cry at weddings.
Number 7, James and the Giant Peach.
Spiker and Sponge, they found us!
Tim Burton produced this adaptation of Roald Dahl's James and the Giant Peach, but director Henry Selick managed to put his own stamp on the material. The story of a little boy traveling in a giant peach with some equally giant bug friends.
It's the peach! We're going to New York City!
It's a captivating little fable, with enough tartness to keep adults entertained.
Where do you expect we're gonna find bird bait out here in the middle of the... Oh no. No!
Selick brilliantly blends stop-motion animation with live action to create a unique motion picture experience.
Can we eat some of your peach?
It won't keep forever.
Rudolph, with your nose so bright, won't you guide my sleigh tonight?
Number 6, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer had a very shiny nose.
A classic is a classic, and they don't come more classic than Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Ta-da!
Yes, the animation in this 1964 special is a little jerky when compared with modern films.
Well, it needs work.
But it has an endearing charm that overcomes this slight flaw. Throw in a tuneful score, truly lovable characters,
Someday I'd like to be a
a dentist.
A sweetly simple story and delightful design, and it's no wonder generation after generation keeps falling in love with Rudolph and friends.
What's the matter? Haven't you ever seen a talking snowman before?
Welcome back, Ken. Is there a new plan?
Number 5, Chicken Run.
I thought we tried going under. Over. Right.
Peter Lord and Nick Park made the leap from short films to feature productions with the hysterical Chicken Run.
So laying eggs all your life and then getting plucked, stuffed and roasted is good enough for you, is it?
It's a living.
These distinctively lumpy animated figures have a style all their own. And the characters are irresistible. From Mel Gibson's braggart Rocky,
we've been working too hard. Time to kick back a bit, shake those tail feathers.
To Julia Sawalha's ingenious Ginger, to Miranda Richardson's malicious Mrs. Tweedy.
Militia Tweedy will be poor no longer.
The screenplay is on the nose, with ample opportunity for both slapstick and excitement. And Lord and Park nail each and every opportunity.
Birds of a feather flop together.
Number 4, Wallace and Gromit, The Curse of the Were-Rabbit.
Gotcha.
Nick Park's delightful Wallace and Gromit characters won a following with their short films. But those were just a warm-up for the full-length Wallace and Gromit, The Curse of the Were-Rabbit.
They must be breeding like, well, rabbits.
Gently poking fun at British eccentricities, horror movies, and small-town festivals, the film has a warmth and rosiness that doesn't keep it from going for low laughs when it wants. And that's all to the good. Number 3, Fantastic Mr. Fox.
I like your ears.
Thank you. I like your spots.
Really? I used to cover them up, but, you know.
You're supposed to be my lab partner.
There's not a whisker out of place on the Fantastic Mr. Fox, Wes Anderson's take on Roald Dahl's children's tale.
You should probably put your bandit hat on now. Personally, I don't have one, but I modified this tube sock.
Anderson's keen eye for detail, whether in setting or in character, is in full force here. Yet it doesn't overwhelm the story. It just serves to make it richer and fuller. Aided by a knock-your-socks-off cast that includes George Clooney, Meryl Streep, Bill Murray, and Willem Dafoe.
So let's raise our boxes to our survival.
Mom? What are you doing here in the middle of the night?
You're just in time for supper, dear.
Number 2, Coraline.
And I don't like being stalked. Not by psycho nerds or their cats.
He's not really my cat. He's kind of feral.
Coraline is a near-perfect rendering of Neil Gaiman's dark and disturbing children's book. Director Henry Selick creates images and sequences that are both stunning and terrifying. The sense of menace at times is wonderfully palpable.
And soon as you're through eating, I thought we'd play a game.
Coraline is mesmerizing, wrapping the viewer up in its story and its universe. It's a scary place to visit, but one you will always treasure.
Darling, why would you run away from me?
Before we animate our top pick, here are a few honorable mentions.
We laugh in the face of danger, remember?
There's a fish in a empty last dodo, ripping, roaring, and a yowl. Charles Darwin and his monkey Bobo and the pirate captain.
Number 1, The Nightmare Before Christmas.
What's this? What's this? There's color everywhere. What's this? There's white things in the air.
The one that started the modern wave of stop-motion animation, Tim Burton's The Nightmare Before Christmas was produced by Burton but directed by Henry Selick.
Here, let me show you.
The film is a glorious combination of their talents, with a dark, brooding surface that hides a sweet and beguiling tale of love, redemption, and freaky characters.
There goes Christmas.
Nightmare brought attention and excitement to stop-motion animation at a time when it had fallen into disfavor. And showed what skill, imagination, and talent could do with the genre.
The next time you get the urge to take over someone else's holiday, I'd listen to her. She's the only one who makes any sense around this insane asylum.
Play our next piece.
Do you agree with our choices?
Beware the moon!
Which stop-motion movie do you think should have been on this list? For more enthralling top 10s published every day, be sure to subscribe to WatchMojo.com.
Okay, Rudolph, full power!